All right, it's January 16th, Saturday, around quarter afternoon. Getting out a little bit later than I normally do. Got a 3-day weekend. I'm not sure if I'm going to spend 1 or 2 days at Catalina. So I'm going to do a better job this time at picking up the mooring. Hopefully, that's my plan. I don't think we have a small craft advisory unless there's a new one.
California, west 406 nautical miles, including San Miguel and Santa Rosa Island. Avalon, Santa Cruz Island, and San Clemente Island, 6 nautical miles offshore, including San Nicolas and Santa Barbara Island. Small craft advisory remains in effect until 3 a.m. Pacific Standard Time Tuesday. Impacts, conditions will be hazardous to small craft. Inexperienced men, especially those operating smaller vessels, should avoid navigating in hazardous conditions. This is Coast Guard Sector Los Angeles Long Beach, out.
Biz is really good. You can see Catalina over there in the distance. So we'll be able to go in on VFR today. Thinking about doing a change up. I was going to go to the Isthmus. I'm going to do Avalon just because if I'm going to be planning for a couple of days, since my ankle's roached, I'm not going to be hiking. I've got a little bit of work I need to do, so I can use Wi-Fi hotspot, get a little bit of BS done. On Angel's Gate. It's a beautiful day out. See pretty well into the shipping lanes out here. We've got a couple of ships there. I haven't turned on AIS yet, but neither one of those ships should be a concern, so I'll turn on AIS here pretty soon. But looks like we've got another ship. No, those are oil platforms, sorry. We've got oil platforms over here, and these ships are moored. You got one, looks like he's southbound. Looks like both of these are southbound. Might be coming in here, or they may be going past. Let's see. So with this 3-day weekend, I was really hoping that Debbie could come along this weekend. She really wanted to go. She's wrapping up her master's degree. She's on the final stretch here. So she's going to do a lot of work this weekend. Incredibly proud of her for sticking through it, and admire her work ethic. Told her she could do a little bit of work. We could do the Wi-Fi hotspot, and I figured we'd have a signal, and she got a little work done, but then we have to deal with boarding the dog and everything else. So it means I'm heading out solo, and that's fine. I enjoy it. So I'm not taking a beeline to the island. You can see this. This is the first buoy, starboard, so a little bit southeast. You can see them behind me there, but just right outside the channel. There's quite a few pots out there, and I don't want to get a snag. So I ran a little bit further southeast, and then as soon as we get around this buoy up here, we get around this can, we'll hitch a right, and then we'll start making a beeline for Avalon at that point. All right, got a few sea lions chilling out. I don't think we'll be sailing much. Look at the wind. There's a little bit of a breeze on the water, not much. Most of it's apparent. So here's the Ruby Princess cruise ship out there. And the destination on AIS. Not sure how well that's going to come up. It looks like a little dark, but the destination is Drifting International Waters. Although they're doing 11.3 knots, so I don't know what they're doing, if they're just repositioning or what, but I expect with COVID there's probably not much going on in terms of tourism right now there. So the plot thickens a little bit with the Ruby Princess cruise ship over there. They're about, let's see, 6.9 miles. So let's listen to them talk to the Coast Guard over VHF, and they are without power. So they've got some kind of a mechanical failure. And they're just drifting right now. I think they said they're dropping anchor. I'm looking, they're just... So this is them right here. Right by the shipping lane. So they're right there. They're just right on the edge of this southbound shipping lane. So I don't know what they're doing. They've been in touch with the Coast Guard. They said they're trying to get their boat in order, and I think they're dropping anchor out there. Still says they are... Now it says passenger ship not under command. So after hanging here for several minutes waiting, because they usually have the harbor boat greet you to assign your mooring, just hear people calling out on the radio. So
Keel dragger, Avalon Harbor.
it's keel dragger.
Come down the main fairway, turn behind mooring 88, third row off of the beach, and you can pick up mooring 89, 89.
Copy that, 89er. All right, about 10 after 5. Tied up just a couple minutes before. Super glad the batteries died. It was an ugly tie-up. I got the line wrapped around the can on the bow, and I had it tied, and then I was pulling the sand line, and the harbor master guy came by and let me know I had it wrapped. I couldn't, there's no way to really see it, you know, as I was screwing around, but I got it tied up. He gave me a little bit of an assist. I could tell he wasn't pleased, but yeah, I don't know if I can blame him. I mean, it's kind of a shit show here, and a lot of people are coming in for the first time and stuff like that. And I think next time if I'm solo, I'll probably see if I can get an assist. Probably do a little bit easier. So more in this thing with two people is a piece of cake, or it has been so far. Sorry I missed the video. You would have enjoyed the shit show. I'm glad to be tied up. It's pretty quiet now. Now that we got past it's 5 o'clock somewhere, 5 o'clock horn blast that went on for about 5 minutes. Hopefully no loud Jimmy Buffett music tonight. Then I think we'll be okay. About 10:30, took a little nap. Let's take a look outside. How quiet it is. There's the main dock and the rest of Avalon. Not too much going on. Kind of interesting forecast. Says small craft advisory in effect until noon PST today, and then today is Sunday. Gale watch in effect from late Monday night through Wednesday morning. So it doesn't really look like there's any wind out, or there's not much wind out. A little bit north, so from Point Mugu to Santa Monica, northeast winds 20 to 30 knots, becoming 10 to 20 knots in the afternoon. Elsewhere, northeast winds 10 to 20 knots, becoming 10 knots in the afternoon. Got the coffee on. I'll go ahead and make a decent breakfast, and then start making preparations to GTFO. Okay, harbor master was running around this morning, settled up. He didn't stop by yesterday, so I was curious if I was going to have to call in a credit card or not. So we've got our commerce conducted, and now we're ready to depart. It's actually a little bit of a tailwind coming at us right now. So we'll throw off the bow line first, off the mooring, and then we'll hit the stern mooring line and take off. All right, little tailwind. We'll drop the bow line first. Bow line is clear. Drop the stern and head out. Over here we do have a red flag as we're departing. A red flag, small craft advisory, ending at noon. Avalon Harbor keel dragger.
Avalon Harbor, go ahead.
Yeah, hi, just departed. We're clear of mooring 8-9er. Thanks for the great stay. Over.
8-9, you guys have a safe trip home. We'll see you next time around.
Thank you. Have a great rest of the long weekend. So it's going to be a motor fest today. You know, maybe we'll see some interesting wind when we get on the other side of the channel here. But overall, so far, a successful trip. And we're dialed in. I've got a few other fins over here, so we got some more dolphins. A little bit of a greeting party here. This never gets old. Get a good view of the White Cove area and Hen Rock, Long Point. Not too many boats out there. There's Avalon straight behind us. So this is what, about 3.2 miles, 3.5 miles, something like that. So not super far. You see that ship in the distance? That is the cruise ship, the Royal Princess, Bermuda flag. It's 330 meters. All right, Maersk Neston here changed course, so we're just gonna head right for their stern, and we'll come within probably about 1.5 miles. They're about 3.5 miles right now. Okay, here's the Maersk Neston, about 1 mile ahead of us. We're back on course. All right, we're a little over 1.5 miles to Angel's Gate. All right, fenders are down. Final approach. Looks like that might be a Dana 24 that's sailing in. These guys sailing in? before 12:30, I think we can kill the engine.